Okay. Hello, Sierra. My name is Vanessa Main. I'm a social worker here at the hospital. How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Can I ask you what brings you here with us today?
Um, my daughter said that I needed to just come and meet with you, but I'm not really sure why. She said that she set up an appointment with you for some reason. She thinks that there's stuff going on in my house. I don't know.
Well, well, I noticed in your hospital report here that you have been suffering from some anemia and that you've been really weak. Are you having any trouble getting around at home or getting things done in your house?
Yeah, quite a bit. My husband is rather ill, so I have a hard time getting around and um, keeping the house clean and getting groceries and things like that. I tend to have a really hard time doing that by myself as I'm getting older and he's ill and not doesn't have the ability to help me.
Hmm. Do you have anyone else living in the home with you?
My son, yeah.
Okay. Does your son help you any, or does he do
Um,
any errands for you guys?
sometimes, sometimes he does.
Mhm. So, does your son, does he work? Does he help pay bills? Is he just homeless and living with you guys at the moment?
Yes, yeah. He's not working or doing much. But he doesn't stay at home very often either. So I don't know what he does when he's not home.
Hmm. Well, do you feel safe in your home with your son there?
Uh, sometimes,
Mhm.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Does he seem to get aggravated when you ask him for help or assistance?
Sometimes he does, and sometimes, I have these bruises on my arm here that he says he's trying to help me, but he gets really rough sometimes, and I'm old, so um, he gets a little aggravated sometimes, but that's to be expected.
When you say aggravated, does he raise his voice, or is it just the kind of grabbing you a little too hard when he's trying to help you move around?
Yeah, yeah. He
What about
grabs.
your husband? Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
He grabs me a little hard, yeah. But I'm very frail, so
Have you ever spoke to him about, grabbing you that hard, or explained to him that it might be a little too tough on you?
no. But I think I should.
Okay. What about your husband? Does your son help your husband any?
Um, yeah, yeah. Sometimes. Hmm.
Okay. Well, how would you feel about maybe having a worker come in and help you around the house, like a home health aide that would come and, do some cleaning and help assist you guys around, do, the essential things that you need to do?
That would be a lot of help, and maybe it would take some strain off of my son as well.
Okay. And let me ask you this. If we were to refer you to a home health aide, would, this aide be safe in your home with your son? Do you think that it would be a safe environment for him or her to be working in with you guys?
I think so. My son's a good boy. I may have just not raised him the best. So it's kind of on me, but I don't think he would harm anyone else or anything. I think he just gets frustrated because um, he feels like he has to take care of us all the time, and he's not able to have a life and um, a job and all of that. So I think that would give us all more freedom to do things.
Okay. Well, what if he was willing one day, maybe we could set up also a referral for you guys to get some family counseling or some group counseling to talk through some of this frustration that he's having.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
Okay. So what we can do is we can look into getting you some help at home. That way that you don't have to pressure your son anymore, or, have to ask him for any help. And, that's what the home health aides are for. They'll get your groceries and everything you need. And then we can maybe look into the future, getting some family counseling whenever everybody feels comfortable. Does that sound like a good idea to you?
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Thank you.
Welcome. And it was a pleasure to meet you, and I hope to see you again soon.
It was nice to meet you too. Thank you, Mrs. Main.
You're welcome.